I'm going to be redesigning musicians' logo, as I am a graphic designer, and they are not. This is a really fun video, so I hope you enjoy. Begin!
Like when my music go, I think I scratched it all. Don't know how I can write when I got my hands to the wall.
Right, so this is kind of the plan for the video. First thing we're going to do is we're going to talk to my friend Dane, also known as Everett, also known as Thwomp, also known as Lil Peepee.
I haven't had a lot of PP in my life.
Dane is a musician who goes by all of those names. We're going to be redesigning a logo for his main project, Everett, and that will require talking to him. After that, we're going to start sketching, and then we're going to start designing, and I'm going to make a presentation and show him it. Take it away, Dane. Hello, Dane. Welcome to the design channel.
I'm finally here.
You're finally here after not many videos. After being in literally every intro.
Because I am Thwomp.
That was not the right noise. There we go, got that. The intro.
Candle.
Candle. This will work, I promise. There we go. Right, and then...
What's it smell like?
I don't really know. It says spice mulled wine, but I don't think it does.
Doesn't smell like spice.
No.
Doesn't smell like spice. No.
Not at all. It smells like an English person's definition of spice.
1 second. I have to close Minecraft.
I closed Adobe Illustrator, closed it, and it froze up my entire laptop.
Hell yes. That is what
So
like to
I had
say.
to restart it, and even that didn't fix it. I love macOS. This update has been so good.
I'm getting a Mac.
Liquid glass.
Yes, liquid glass. I'm gonna turn it all the way up.
I know I've shown you this off camera, but I haven't shown the video, so I must show the world my Pantone cup. This
The
is-
Pantone.
Yeah, 12C, the best color. And I'm going through a bit of a yellow phase right now.
Oh, I can tell.
I'm in a yellow phase, you know. I've got
My chemical romance.
no. This is Manchester.
Hey, Manchester United.
Yeah, my favorite football team. So Dane, or should I call you Everett?
Dane.
I'm gonna call you Everett. So Dane, you need a logo, as we all do.
I do.
And Dane, you're really shit at graphic design. You're terrible. Whenever I see
what?
any of your art, I just go, that's horrible.
I understand. And I'm glad you're being very constructive about it.
Yeah. You should kill. I think that you could do a nice logo, because you've got a little signature that you use,
I do.
which I'll be honest, I actually think is quite cool, and is what inspired this whole series.
Okay.
Which I will show to you.
Wait, what does that mean?
I'll
You think it's bad and it needs to be fixed? Is that what you're saying?
No.
That sounds like what you're saying. You're saying it inspired the series of fixing logos. You're saying you think my logo inspired the fixing
So
logo
Dane,
series.
anyways, so yeah, I've got this whole page.
Hey! Oh
Where
my
I was-
god, that's me.
So I'll tell you why I actually inspired it. It's because every time I look at it, and this is a me thing, is there's this empty space right here, and
There
I
is.
think there should be something there, and I was trying to figure out what to put there, and I
Mhm.
couldn't. I gave up.
Yeah, it's hard. I've tried too.
And I instead went to doing something else. So that's the problem we're here to solve today.
Yeah.
What goes there, and also probably a bunch of other stuff. I'm not just gonna
Probably.
give you your signature, unless I do, in which case
Just give it. Give
Funny.
it back to me with like a little.
a little,
little.
yeah, maybe a little bit of
little
pink.
emoticon. Just like a nice little emoji or something.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you got this music project, Everett, the main one, the one where you release
The main one.
songs
I do.
all the
Pretty-
time. So, what do you want? What do you want?
I want a logo, bro.
I'm writing that down.
I need to brainstorm a little bit on this. What do I want? So I do like I do like the way it looks kind of sketched. I do like that. You know the Metallica?
Yes.
It was kind of inspired by the Metallica thing. So if it kind of leaned into like the way the Metallica is spelled out, like that would be cool because it's kind of like a reference to that. What do you think? Does Everett have a color? Is there a color?
My brain goes for like a red, but my brain goes to the Cute Tunes kind of cover, sort of like that dark red.
Tunes. I love
Um,
that dark red.
Yeah, as well as like a black and sort of like it's all those sorts of like off-white.
Yeah, black and off-white.
Yeah,
is-
and with a bit
but then
of red.
but then like that, yeah, black, off-white, and red. That's cool. Is that overdone?
Not by me.
Okay, I keep that in mind. Keep the black, off-white, and red in mind.
I'll
I
keep
think
it in
that's a good
mind.
place.
I'll
Yeah.
write it down. So we're kind of going off the signature.
Yeah, I do want it to be off the signature.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw, I know you saw the last one, but I kind of
I did.
used the star way of doing it that Izzy showed me in
Mhm.
it. Which also, if any part looks shit, that goes to Izzy's teaching, not me. But yeah, that kind of keeps a bit of like the original artist in there, because obviously, if I'm redesigning a different artist's logo, I need to keep a bit of them in it. So obviously, like I sketched that little dude there, you know.
Yeah, I love the little dude.
Yeah. So my refined one, like for specifically for logo use, obviously, to try to fit him in the blank space, was I took away his body.
Yeah.
Um,
I like that.
does he have a name?
Little Everett guy.
Little Everett
I don't know.
All right, so this is
I
Gerald.
don't. No, he doesn't have a name. This is Gerald.
Gerald.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that name. I'm gonna change that.
Nope, it's Gerald now.
I thought you said I could change shit.
Like that's just a concept of it, of the little Everett.
Yeah,
dude.
there's a concept of Gerald.
Gerald. We're not doing Gerald here.
Little Everett dude.
This is up for it. Editing though, when I was watching that bit back, I made the exact same joke of unless he's up for it just before I did that. I am so predictable. That's the kind of initial thought I have, right? But we'll see where it goes.
We will.
We will.
We will see.
And see, you will.
Transition.
I'm trans now. Hello everyone, it is the next day. I'm sorry I didn't do this immediately after. However, it's the next day, so come in, fresh mind. So obviously we spoke to Dane and he gave us a list of things that he would want. So I thought it would make sense to just go over it, just you and I, and talk about, well, the best place to start. Now, if we look at the list, you can see that the top thing says sketchy look. And what I'm interpreting this as, and what it definitely means, because we had the conversation, it kind of needs to keep that sort of hand-rendered look, right, that's present in the original signature. I also know that we kind of want to keep it within the existing look. I don't want to deviate too much from the existing Everett brand, because it's a really cool brand. I love it. We got some colors. We've got black, red, and off-white. These are the colors to a cover art I will show you, but also just consistent colors throughout. And going off signature, yeah, we kind of already said that. And Funky Dude, which is another part of the existing branding, which I will show you. First thing we have are these two covers, right? Which sort of had this hand added, this is so boring. So I'm just gonna cut to the chase, right? A lot of Dane's earlier covers have this sort of look, where you can see that Dane is just sort of drawn over an image with the Photoshop brush tool. Later covers start to be a little more complicated, but overall they all have this sort of consistent DIY sort of theming, which I think is prevalent across all of Dane's art. And what this shows me is this is something I want to integrate within the branding. I want to make sure that whatever I create would work within these designs in this sort of style, because Dane is a very talented, multi-disciplinary artist, I think is the technical term. Dane is talented at a lot of shit, jack of all trades, and I want this to work wherever is needed, if it's in a photo, for a cover, or a drawn thing. Yeah. So, the first thing I did when I opened up Illustrator was I went in and traced the Everett signature. I did this with the pen tool, and I did it quite roughly. Obviously, this is because just inherently, the signature's quite rough, and I wanted this to be shown. I originally planned on doing it like this, and then I might have tried an image trace or something, but I ultimately decided against this just purely because it looked quite good. Once I had the signature done, I could start playing with it digitally. Sketching it was great. It allowed me to sort of map things out for where I wanted to start conceptually. However, the one thing it didn't let me do was just move them around, freely without consequence. So I could begin doing that. And this allowed me to much more easily figure out what my issue was with the Everett logo mark. I pretty quickly realized that it wasn't inherently the negative space that was causing the issue. It was more the placement of the type. I realized I could just move some of the letters from the inside of the word just a bit down, and it just balanced it out a lot more. Upon realizing this made my life a lot easier, because obviously I knew that whatever I made needed to be around the Everett signature. One, because it just looks so good, and two, because this is what's already there. It would be stupid to change it. I then started to sort of refine the other letters, specifically the E and the T at the end, those bits. I wanted a version of the type that was much shorter, right? I felt this would be better for scalability and stuff. So I created those. I also knew that I wanted to have the little dude in there, as we called Gerald earlier, but That's obviously not the real name. The little Everett dude. My sketches actually had that simplified down to just the head. I sort of realized I wanted them together. You know, my sketches, I had them together. I experimented having it within the word mark. I sort of realized having it next to the word mark looked really good, specifically with the shortened one that just sort of looked nice on a line. And then I thought about having it on either side. I thought that would look really nice. It balanced out really nice, so I tried that. The idea for having the heads side by side actually came from looking at the Metallica logo. I didn't forget about that because I noticed that, you know, it having the big longness to it, it was really balanced, really nice. But obviously, shortening it meant that I lost that, but I still wanted some way to show that sort of blop, blop, blop. You know what I mean? So I realized by having the head on either side, but flipped, it sort of created that curve, and it just worked perfectly, while still being its own thing, which is exactly what I wanted. I also would go on to create a couple other versions of stuff. We've got like a little E with the logo in. We've just got the logo mark on its own, but with the adjusted type in there, but still being long. Yeah, I'm obviously going to show you everything in depth with Dane. That's why I haven't properly shown you everything. I decided against a set color palette. I did show variants in different styles based off cover arts, but generally I wanted the colors to be changed for whatever they're promoting. I trust Dane enough to sort of know how to do that. I also then obviously refined the type. I adjusted all the characters to just look a little smoother, but still preserving obviously that DIY look that I keep fucking going on about. I think I've explained enough, and I think the best thing I can do is show you what Dane thinks, because then you'll get it. Take it away, Dane. Dane, hello.
Hello, Alexa. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm great.
That is...
I'm excited.
Do you know what? I'm excited too. Because as you can see here, I've done a little presentation. Now, I will warn you, I think I was a bit bored when I did the actual presentation bit of this. So there are bits where I just go, I'll just explain this with words. Well, let's just get into it. Right. Here is the Everett logo. As you can see, I've pointed out, this is my main issue with it. It's just this space. It's like it's screaming for something. What could it be? Oh, what's this font doing? You know, maybe this doesn't entirely pair well when you have them side by side. I did just take this straight from Wake's cover art, but yeah. What's the fix? Well, Dane. We're gonna do a whole rebrand, new name, Gateway Gaming.
Oh, God.
Gonna be the future.
This is a fucking poll. My God.
Yeah, so you're probably quite confused. Let me give you a little history lesson from the past 6 years. Dane has a YouTube channel called Mr. Alpaca. I know, another Dane project. And like 6 years ago, temporarily changed the name to Gateway Gaming. And then like a month later, changed it back because it was stupid. This is a bit of information that pretty much no one who will see this will know. I need to stop bringing these things up. It means I have to put so much more effort into editing. It's so niche that the only evidence of this existing is my old Minecraft channel from at the time, where I did a live stream of a subscriber battle, because of course I did. I'll admit, this is just straight up the same font and colors and everything as the Duros logo. I thought that'd be a funny little thing as well.
Yeah.
And I simplified it a little bit, you know.
Oh, yeah. GG.
GG. Yeah. Okay, but
Get out
actually
of
though.
here.
Actually, the new logo's got to respect this signature, because I'm not trying to give you a new signature. That's like, you can't change that, right? So it needs to just work alongside it. Like let's say use Twitter again. I know you don't, but Twitter banners are a great example for this, right? Or YouTube banner. This logo would work in that, and then it would work alongside it. Or if you maybe wanted it in a cover art, maybe not, because I don't fucking know. So this is my version.
Oh my God.
With the issue I was saying about, I actually figured out really easily you didn't need to put something there. These letters just need to move down here, like that. Obviously, I've gotten rid of the extension.
That.
Thank you. And don't question this. I figured out how to do that, and I thought it looked cool. We've got the little dude here, and it kind of has them next to it.
Yeah.
There. It kind of combines all of the bits while still having a bit of uniqueness to it, I guess.
Yeah.
One thing. Oh, okay. I'm on about something else here. One thing I kind of wanted to do was preserve the sort of like DIY aspect of it, because that's a thing that's in your style throughout like everything. It's very hand done. Obviously, you're not doing shit in a studio.
Yeah.
I really wanted to keep that sort of vibe, so that's why I still kept it looking quite rough. Like this was just me tracing it. I thought, actually, that looks pretty sick. What about colors? I've actually opted to not give you a set color palette, because I think the cool thing about this is it can be adapted to whatever you're releasing, right? I've given some examples. This is for your latest release, not the Thwomp one that came out today, as my email keeps
know
telling me.
exactly.
2 different ones for cute tunes, just shows like color variation.
I love that.
When I was showing off the lighter one, I've added just a subtle drop shadow there, as without
Yeah.
it just looks a bit clapped.
I love the dark on light.
I'm very happy with it.
It's
Here's
really
a
good.
couple variants. You know, we've got a lot. So we've got this just on its own. I'll explain the purposes. So you know, if you just want the little icon, you've got that, which you can see I've actually moved the mouth from this one. It just comes over here,
Yeah.
just ever so
I
slightly.
love the
Yeah.
kind of like opening it up. I love that.
Yeah. We've got it inside of a little E if you need it. It's just more of a simplified version of that, really.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
And then there's just the type on its own. I think there are more things to show. Yeah, supporting assets. So you can see this is just the regular one. This is sort of just the regular one, but I've just adjusted where the type is. Just balances it a bit more. Obviously we've got the funky dude. We've got the funky dude here too, just not rotated. And his mouth is a bit further down, I think. And that is the redesign.
That is so perfect.
Thank you.
I did not expect it to be this perfect.
Thank you.
Oh my god. It's just like it can fit perfectly into what I'm already doing.
Exactly.
Like-
That's what I kind of wanted it to do. Like, I wanted like this version here. I wanted this to make sure that like you can see it just against it. Like if this was a cover, which is one thing, I should use an example. You know, you could have that maybe at the top or something. Kind of like how you're already doing it. You know.
Exactly. Like it would slot in so easily, but also there's so many good like the little face emblem icon thing is so cool. I love that.
Thank you.
And just like it's the vibes of the heads around the signature and
Yeah.
it's just you got my style perfectly, and it's perfect. I love it.
Yeah, that's the main thing I wanted to make sure it kept, was because obviously this is also handwritten. I think I say during the video, I'm like, Dane, if you ever just want to send me a whole, like, just a piece of paper that has just you writing the alphabet in uppercase, lowercase, and a couple numbers and, like, bits of grammar, do it. So I can make a little font out of it. Because honestly,
that would be fun.
I think the reason I didn't do, like, a supporting font, I think the only thing you can really do is your handwriting. To complement your handwriting, it just works so perfectly. So that's the logo. I'm glad you like.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like.
I love this. Is awesome. I'm gonna use this.
Thank you. I will get all the assets exported to you in a usable.
Yes.
I'll get you an SVG of it and also a PNG and also the Illustrator files if you want them.
I don't need this. I don't be using Illustrator.
Yeah.
I should, but I don't be.
Yeah, it's one of the programs of all time. Well, thank you for watching. Piss off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, I'd really appreciate if you liked the video and also subscribed. I'm a very small and new channel, so it would help me a lot in the algorithm. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and have a great day. Bye.
So can I take some time to just be myself? I guess I should ride and just go to hell.